Apocrypha is what they took out because there's too many secrets just in the Apocrypha alone that will let you know about yourself.
Question: when you say secrets, what do you mean?
The stuff that wakes you up to let you know about who you truly are.
Like when you say secrets, like in different traditions, like the secrets in Islam is called Sufism. The secrets in Judaism is called Kabbalah.
No, I'm talking about just something as simple as this. You see these people right here on this chart? These are the different. These are the other 10. It's like the other tribes of Israel that got over here. The Apocrypha tells you how they got here.
Most of when we refer to secrets, we're referring to higher mysteries.
Some do, but we're saying it's a secret just because of just this right here. People take things as this as a secret when it's never been a secret. It's been here the whole time. What it is that's in our books. You got the 16. Who got it? 1611. It was already there. So why would someone who already had it in the book take it out of the book? That's like someone giving you one of your math books. You see, general math. This is algebra. You know good and well you go from elementary all the way up. But what if we just took out a whole section of algebra? And then they want you to try to figure out trigonometry.
It appears that Judah is damaged beyond repair.
That's right. Give me that Jeremiah 4. 17:4.
That's not true.
It's not beyond repair. It's the fact that we're not trying to be repaired. We'd rather sit here. Now, why would you come up and block like that? You know you're supposed to be out here doing the one thing you're supposed to be doing is listening.
Well, I don't want to listen. I want to talk.
Oh, we know. But guess what? We're about to feed you and him. Go ahead, bring that back up.
I don't want to talk. I want to listen.
You got it?
Listen and talk. Listen and talk.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 17 and verse 4. And though even thyself shall discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee.
Now, I'm gonna pause you right there. This is what got us here, and that's one of the punishments. He said, "I'm gonna discontinue from your inheritance." You see what I'm saying? But if you come back into this book, you come back to those prophets, you come back to the people who's actually gonna explain this to you, to show you the atrocities, to wake you up to what you want, why you went through it, and you can go back to the beginning of what you were supposed to do, will then help you to get out of the situation that you're in right now, to get you ready. But that's why we say, yeah, we're destroyed for lack of knowledge, but it ain't saying that we're out. He said it's time for our people to wake up. And this is what we're doing. We out here trying to wake our people up. The same reason why you out here. You came out here. See, that's foolishness right there. That's why our people's the way it is, and that's why a white man gonna pull up and be like, haha, you still dumb. You would never get out of this. Bring it.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 15 and verse 21. Folly is joy to him that is destitute of wisdom, but a man of understanding walketh uprightly.
Walk up uprightly, but is that walking uprightly like that? No. You see what I'm saying? Come bring it up.
Ecclesiastes 10 and 6. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place.
Say it again.
Ecclesiastes 10 and 6. Folly is set in great dignity.
Folly is set in great dignity. Why does everybody think that's cool?
Question.
Because we look like some idiots.
How do you feel about those of us who feel like, you know, I see you attempting to get us to integrate and hold hands and be good with all these different nationalities? What about those of us like myself who think all we got is each other and not these other groups of people?
You might hold your peace real quick. He's going to bring that out for you.
You're holding up many other different nationalities, but all we have is each other. These other nationalities that y'all bringing up that we should align ourselves with, that are so-called our brothers and sisters, are not our brothers and sisters. All we have is each other.
Look at the brother right there. Look at the brother next to him.
And these are our people.
He's saying just us. He's not saying
one person.
Are you saying like Negro only you're talking about?
That's what he's talking about. That's what he's talking about.
I gotta repeat. I say all we have as black people have is each other. You are attempting to get us to align with people of other nationalities who are not truly our brothers and sisters.
Hold on a second. I'm going to explain that to you.
You say you're not, but you're holding up a pantheon
Hold on a
of
second. Let me
multiple
explain it to you.
nationalities.
Just let me explain it to you. Just let me explain it to you. Can I explain it?
People of 11 other ethnic backgrounds. That you're
all come back to one background.
You're attempting to say that we should align ourselves with it.
It's only one background.
Hey, bro, order. You wasn't talking when he was up here. Don't let the young man up here and then everybody lose order now. Don't do that, man.
That's our thing.
I'll snap on y'all.
We as black people, we think that we have friends outside of our nationality. I think this is our problem. This is our dilemma.
All right, check it out.
So hold on, let's check it out. He's gonna break it down.
I heard you break it
And
down.
I'm gonna ask you one more question.
Hold on.
Should I go by what's in the book, or should I go by my experience?
All right, now.
You're gonna share with me information.
That's
based
two
off a
questions.
book.
That's two
Should I
questions.
go by information from a book, or should I go by my day-to-day experience?
Okay, now we've heard you.
We got you.
We've heard you ask your question. Are you gonna let me answer it? All right.
I'm all ears.
First question is, what do we feel about these different nationalities, right? Because you feel like these are different nationalities, right? So what if I told you that all of these people at one time were the same people, but due to slavery and mass separation, they've...
I'm finna go home.
You gonna listen, brother?
Hold on, guys.
All these different people.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a...
I'm finna go home.
Let me ask you a simple question.
You finna run me off.
Let me ask you a simple question.
No, we're not gonna do
What people am I? Who am I on this sign? You a damn lie.
According to your,
According to my nationality and my biological makeup, I'm actually from the tribe of Gad.
well, you tell me then.
That's exactly what I'm trying to tell you. You don't know.
Okay. I don't know.
I'm from the tribe of Gad.
This guy look like that, but you don't look like him. That's what I'm saying.
Well, what I'm trying to tell you is my dad looks like him, though. It's based off the biological makeup of your father.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? Because look,
Okay.
hold on, let me explain something to you before you walk away. I mean, you told me you were gonna let me listen. You're all ears, and now you're trying to run. Make your mind
I
up.
think it's a joke.
Just hold on a second. Let me explain it to you. You might not think it's a joke because I'm about to back it up with science, not with a book.
You don't
So
look like
hold
him.
your peace.
Hold
Well,
on.
you've
You
never
don't
seen my
look like
dad.
him.
You've never seen my dad, though. If my dad was out here, my dad looks just
I
like
think
him.
it's irrelevant. You're not your dad.
He's bugged out.
All right, so check this out. Let me explain something to
You
you.
don't look like
That
him.
makes no sense.
Hold up. Let me explain something to you, bro. You have parents, right?
That is correct.
So how did you get on this earth? You would be a makeup of your two parents, right? That's what you're probably thinking, right?
Physically, yes.
So based on what you call yourself, your nationality, just hold up a second. Your nationality goes back to your parents, right?
That is correct.
What you consider yourself goes back to your parents, right?
That's correct.
So what I'm trying to tell you is my dad is a Native American Indian from the tribe of Comanche. He's a Numunu Tekwapu. Okay, that's a Comanche Indian. They're the people that founded the state that you call Texas with the Mexicans.
That sounds very good, but
you understand that?
Again, you don't look like that guy.
What I'm trying to tell you is the reason why is because my mother is a Haitian from Haiti. So I have a black mom and a Native American dad, and look what the fuck I'm slacking. Look at what I look like. I look like a black man from the tribe of Judah, right? So hold on a second, hold your peace, don't interrupt me. What I'm trying to explain to you is somebody that looks like them, that you think comes from a totally different biological background, that mixed with a black woman that comes from the same biological background you come from, that got off the same slave ship, makes a person that looks like me, that you thought was from the tribe of Judah.
I don't think you'll be very successful going amongst people that look like that, claiming their nationality.
What I'm trying to tell you is, let me explain something to you. My nationality is based off my father because it's based off the seed. Your nationality is based off your father. Your mother has nothing to do with your
I
nationality.
respectfully disagree.
So let me explain it to you. It's science because I'm not gonna go off of
That is
what you
why
think.
I respectfully disagree because I'm a scientist myself, and I know that the child is 90% mother and 10% father.
Okay, so you're going off of the white man's science.
No,
How much of science do you think is true
No,
based off
not
what the white man teaches you?
science. Not the white. The white man does not have a science. All
Because
things come from
my mom is a biochemist. She went to school for
You
that.
know what? I appreciate your motives.
Now you don't want to hear what I'm about to say.
Well.
Now you don't want to hear what I'm about to say. Just let me say what I'm about to say. My mom went to school for biochemistry, right? She went to school for science. I was pretty good at science myself. I actually, I'm a student at Georgia State University behind us, right? So I could tell you a little bit about science, okay? So what I'm trying to tell you is, factually, we can take, since you said you like to go by experience, right? Let's use experience, for example. Let's take these plants back here, right? Let's say that the sand in the soil here is the womb, right? The woman. And the seed, which comes from the man, the sperm, is whatever was planted here to make these flowers, right?
That seed is one drop of
just,
the blood.
just,
Only one
just hold
drop.
on a second, bro.
But the child receives
Just
most
hold
of
up,
the blood from the mother.
bruh. Can you let me finish my statement, please?
I appreciate
What I'm trying to say is this.
I don't-
If these seeds get planted into the ground, whatever the seed was, but regardless of what you think, whatever the seed was is what's going to sprout up. If I plant an apple seed, am I going to get an
I respectfully disagree.
Bro, if I plant an apple tree, am I gonna get an orange tree?
Whatever your mammy is, that what you is.
If I plant an apple tree, am I gonna get an orange
Whatever
tree?
your mammy is, that what you is.
So whatever your mammy is, that's what you is.
Whatever my mother is, that what I am.
So all the people out here that have white moms and stuff like that, they're white.
They're mulattoes. Yes, whatever. Yes, he's a peckerwood. Like that, what his mammy is.
Okay, so that doesn't make any sense, bro, because the seed comes from the father. The seed comes from the father, don't it?
He just wanted to say we had to say in
Did you want to hear the scientific background, or you just wanted to tell us what you thought? It's about your mammy, right? Where did you get that from, though? Where did you get that from?
Prove it.
Prove it. Pull up the article that says that.
It's on one drop of blood that comes from a male.
Who said that sperm is one drop of blood? Do you know how many biological chemicals go into sperm? One drop of sperm?
The child stays in the mother for at least 9 months, sharing blood.
But the mother can't have the child without the egg, though, dude.
I appreciate y'all. Keep doing what you're doing.
You a dummy, bro. Yeah. All right. Cool. Yeah. Right.
That's Kimmy right there. Yeah, that's Kimmy.
He wasn't Kimmy. He's just a 2/3 Jake, bro.
He's a scoffer.
You ain't gotta call him what he is. Not all Israel is Israel. You know what I'm saying? We got dumbasses too in Israel.
But you know what?
Anybody who a woman
we don't want to have insults. We just want to have this. You know,
I'm saying.
not insults.
So I ain't even tripping.
So let's bring out these priests.
I try to tell him what it is. Anybody that thinks that it's based off what your mom is, doesn't actually know science, because like I tried to show him, naturally in nature, just with plants itself, you can't have a plant without a certain type of seed, and whatever the plant is that sprouts is based off the seed, right? So whatever drop of blood is in that seed that goes into the soil, it still only was whatever what the seed was, right? All the rest of that stuff he was talking about doesn't matter. So you could get 90% of your genes from your mom, but that doesn't mean that 90% of your biological makeup is from your mom. And that's what the brother couldn't wrap his mind around, because he didn't really know science like he thought he did. So, what's up?
Just like you said, in nature, there's a reason female animals look for strong males, so he can pass on the genes to the
You
children.
can pass on the strong genes to the children. Right. You get a lot of your biological makeup from your mom, like as far as your look and everything like that. But as far as what you are, your ethnic background, your nationality, that comes from the seed. You understand?
Phenotype and genotype.
Exactly.
I want to bring something out real quick. Go ahead, give me that precept. I got
Which one? The one I just asked you again was Numbers 1:18. I got it. You got that one? So who had the? Go ahead, give me the Hosea.
I got Hosea.
You got it. Bring it out. What's your staff?
Hosea 7:8. Ephraim hath mixed himself among the people. Ephraim is a cake not turned.
just want to bring it out that the brother was sitting here trying to explain something, but once again, that's why I said earlier, you're gonna have some people gonna come up here, whether they're here for bear. You got the prophets who are trying to explain something to you, and we called it. All you want to do is come in here and argue. The man didn't even get a chance to even explain his point. You said what you wanted to say, but you didn't want to let the man explain. That's because all he wanted to do was to scoff. Because the first thing was, I noticed, he wanted to argue about everything on this chart. So instead of him asking, why do we have what we have on this chart, he decides to say that we're just straight up just wrong because of whatever he was thinking. That's foolish, okay? So that's why when we sit here and said, you are just walking up, wait and hear everything. He didn't get the man even a chance to explain. He said, that's why I'm gonna have a lesson on. I'm about to bring this out. This is what he's about to do. So he stepped up to say, let me explain and answer that one question that will help him out. He didn't want to hear it, right? Sure didn't. So now listen to this.
It's the book of Numbers, chapter 1 and verse 18. And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month, and they declared the pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers.
By the house of their fathers. So this man that sat right here and argued said, it's coming from your mama. Your mama give you everything.
I didn't bring that up because he wasn't going to believe that. He said he wanted
right. But he wanted to hear, but that's just it. He didn't even want to take the time to listen.
I was about to tell him the same thing.
You see what I'm saying? Even you had some knowledge of that before we even say anything, and we already know who's the fool and why they the fool, because we brought it out earlier. We know exactly, because whether they're here for Barry, you know you only appear for one thing.
I don't have friends like around my age, because this is how I speak to them, and they don't want to hear it. They don't.
Of course not, because you need to be over here, sis. You need to be over here being taught by the men who's gonna sit here and let you know what you need to do to get right. I know. He said, I'm tired of that. He said, I just want to come bring that out. You want to come over here and hear that too, huh? We understand. That's why I got the hair wool. We know who you are. Judah. So, sister, you know who your nationality is?
You know what your nationality is? Now, I'm going to go ahead and let you get in a second. I just want to just bring these couple points out. According to that sign?
Oh, I honestly don't, that's just what I got here. I don't know who my mom is, what my dad is.
Your father, who is it? Is he anyone in this chart? Your nationality and anything on this chart? They don't know, huh?
But guess what? You know that's part of the curses. So guess what that also means? That means you're probably from the tribe of Judah, because that means you are one of these 12 tribes. Does he think he's a so-called black man? Right. So now we're gonna help you out with that. Because now, message. Now, because what we're gonna bring out to you is just to let you know a little bit more about yourself so that you can help your little one. All right? Let this go by.
Romans 3 and 4, that's what it was.
I'm still wondering why his hair came out like that. His dad has his hair.
Word? I'll tell you then right now.
Romans 3 and 4. You got?
It's the book of Romans, chapter 3 and verse 4. Verse 3. For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of God without effect? God forbid. Yeah, let God be true, but every man a liar.
So we're sitting there once again. Ottawa's about to sit here and bring it out to this gentleman to let him know, yo man, I'm about to bring you out something, and we're bringing it out from this book. We ain't got time to argue about your semantics and everything else of what you think, how you think, and what you get your information from. Man, we up here talking about the Bible. Don't come up here talking about anything else, and you trying to get us to talk about something else other than out of this book. You on the wrong platform. That's not what we're here for today. We're trying to wake our people up, and you worried about, oh, I think it comes from the mom. All right, let us tell you the reason why that could be wrong. I don't want to hear that. You off. Then keep it moving.